Welcome to today's video of the racer trick controls in Riders Republic. To change to racer mode, you need to go to menus, open up the options, tab across to the controller page and select racer mode. To spin, we need to press X then B on the Xbox. The longer we hold B in this example, the longer we spin, so we could do a 360, 720, you name it, we can rotate it. Also spin in the opposite direction. You'll notice we've been doing right spins, but we can do a left spin by pressing B then X to perform a left spin. For front flip, we want to press A then Y. The longer we hold the Y, the more we'll do the rotation. This will perform double and triple flips. Back flip, we need to press the controls in reverse, so it's Y then A to perform the back flip. The longer we hold the A, the more we'll rotate. Moving on to the trigger rotations. To perform the rodeo, we need to press A then X. The longer we hold X, the more rotation will perform. A minimum of 720 rotation is required to land the rodeo. Next up is the cork trick. To perform the cork, we need to press Y then B. By holding B, it will determine how long you do the rotation. Again, similar to rodeos, cork rotations are landed at every 720 is a minimum. For a perfect landing, 1080 is required. Of course, you'll only get a perfect landing bonus if you are in manual landing mode. You'll notice with the more advanced rotations, you'll be scoring a lot higher than the front and back flips, including the spins. To perform the Cashroll, we need to press B and hold the A for the rotation. We can perform all these rotations from a standing start position. Better your bike, the more chance you've got of landing it. Next up is the twister. To perform the twister, we need to press X then Y. Again, holding the Y will determine how many rotations we do. This has the same axis rotation as the Cashroll. We can land these every 1.5 rotations. Next up is the grab tricks we can do with a slopestyle bike. These are the same whether you're in trickster or racer mode. The only difference is that you'll need to press A to bunny hop instead of flicking the right analog stick. P, you'll need a slopestyle bike. In order to perform these tricks, you'll do a different variation using the same controls if you're on a free ride or downhill bike. If we hold the left analog stick rotations, we'll perform multiple spins, whether that's a Barspin, Tailwhip. We can style out how big the tricks are. Be the Tailwhip, the slopestyle bike. Perform an Indian Air with a slopestyle bike. Be a Superman if we're on a free ride bike. Of course, you've seen the tail whip right, we can also tail whip left. The final trick, of course, is the suicide no-hander. Left trigger, right trigger, and up on the left analog stick. Switching from the slopestyle bike to the free ride or downhill bike. Same trick controls, but you'll get different outputs. You'll notice instead of performing the bar spins, you'll perform X-ups. Instead of performing Indian Airs, perform Supermans. Instead of performing tail whips, we perform tables. It's all dependent on the bike we've got selected. The trick controls are the same, the outputs are going to vary. Coming up next, can left, and finish up with the X up left. Now it's time for the left trigger, right trigger combos. You see we tabled instead of doing a tail whip. Up next is Superman, great trick to hold. You see the points increase the longer we were able to hold it. Finishing off now with the table in the other direction. Final trick is the tuck no-hander instead of the suicide no-hander. Enjoyed this racer trick control video for Riders Republic, please hit that subscribe button, absolutely free, and I'll catch you in the next tutorial.